Hey guys, I'm here today with a book haul. Haven't done one of those in ages and you guys seem to really enjoy my book hauls. I have a ton of books. These are actually not all of them. It's probably a half or 1/3 of the books. I got all of these books months ago, so they've just been accumulating in my room. It's about time I show you what I got. This is The Age of Innocence, a classic book by Edith Wharton. It says it's a book about love, which I personally really enjoy. The book is set in 19th century New York, the Age of Innocence. It's the age of loads of restrictions, two-facedness. Oh, I actually didn't know that Martin Scorsese in 1993 actually made a movie called The Age of Innocence. So no, I haven't seen the movie and I haven't read the book. Oh, and that's so cool. Edith was actually the first female author who won Pulitzer Prize for non-fiction literature, so that's really amazing. Excited to read a classic. I actually got this one in a retro bookshop here in my town, so it's a used book but in just, you know, perfect condition. The book itself is like beigey with gold letters, and I got it in Lithuanian. Another book I got is by Isabel Allende, and it's a Pegasus collection. These are the books in our bookshops, Pegasus, that come in cloth-bound edition, and they are usually classics and not expensive at all. So I really love this collection. And this one is called La Casa de los Espíritus, so Spirit House, the House of Spirit, Dvasių namai in Lithuanian. And Isabel Allende is probably the favorite author of my aunt. She always recommends that I read her books, so I was very curious about this one. Isabel Allende is a Chilean author, and I think the book is set in Chile as well. It says that it's a family saga, a story about love, hate, tragedy, comedy. So for 50 years, an old lady called Clara was writing down her life memoirs in notebooks. It says that the house burned down and somehow, saved by spirits, the notes survived, and her granddaughter finds them and compares them with her own writings of current times. I think it's going to be a really interesting family saga, very realistic life story. Next up, I have Pretty Honest by Sali Hughes. So you might know Sali Hughes from YouTube and her blog. I absolutely love Sally's bathroom chats. So Sali Hughes is a journalist, broadcaster, garden columnist, and founder of the award-winning SallyHughesBeauty.com. She did these bathroom chats with Ruth Greeley, with Caroline Hirons, and they were so good. So yeah, this is just a book about beauty. Like, she covers everything. Basic kit products you need now and the stuff you don't need, how to look good in a picture. That's Sally herself. I just really love her personality. I feel like she has amazing taste in beauty, and she's extremely honest. Like the name of the book suggests, Pretty Honest. I feel like she just says what she thinks about a product, whether she likes it or doesn't like it, she's gonna tell you. And I'm gonna link some of her videos that I really love down below. Bobby Brown said, Sally decodes beauty for any woman with smart, simple, and practical advice. So, also great coffee table book. Then I got this tiny pre-loved book from Retro Books Shop as well. It's Sherlock Holmes short stories. And yeah, they're just short stories of Sherlock Holmes. It's a tiny little book, just 50 pages. So it's just like a tiny bus journey, train ride, metro ride read, really. Okay, another book is actually by Lithuanian author Rasa Škinytė. It's called Glesum. And what caught my attention was the cover of the book. It's a cloth-bound book and it's covered in silver sparkle. Oh my god. So when I saw it in the bookshop, I was like, what? I need to have a look. And it really intrigued me. It's, I believe it's a family story as well about Aisčiai. So Glesum means amber, and Lithuania is country of amber. I think it's like our national stone. And Glesum is also the name of the main character, I believe. She's a woman of the tribe. She's a mother, giving, sacrificing, responsible, passionate, and guided by the stars. The action in the book is happening in 2nd century Lithuania. The lands of Ice, you can say they were like a tribe, a group of people. It's a fictional story, so I think that's gonna be really interesting. And yeah, obviously it's in Lithuanian. I don't think this book is translated into other languages. So another book I got is A Room with a View by E.M. Forster. And this book I think was recommended by Tanya Burr. I haven't heard much about it, but I know it's a classic book. It says, you love the boy body and soul plainly, directly as he loves you. So again, another love story. It's a story about a girl called Lucy who is engaged to a guy in Wharton in England, living a very uptight life. Everything is in order, very rigid, and then she goes to Florence where everyone is passionate, everyone is carefree, and she realizes how dull her life actually is, and she cannot decide whether to be in love with the Italian guy or her fiance. So yeah, I'm very interested to read this. I like a good classic love story. You guys are probably sick of seeing this book all over the internet. It's The Little Book of Hygge. I think it's called Hygge. The Danish Way to Live Well. And yeah, I was just so into this book because I'm all about coziness, being relaxed and taking your time for yourself, creating a cozy atmosphere at home. So this book, I knew that I had to have it. One of my best friends actually lives in Denmark, so I think she probably knows all about it by now. But yeah, I'm just curious about this book. It says Hygge has been translated as everything from the art of creating intimacy to coziness of the soul to taking pleasure from the presence of soothing things. My personal favorite is Coca by Candlelight. Yeah, I'm all about that as well, and I think it's gonna be a really quick read and just a nice, again, coffee table book. Okay, another one is by Helen Oyeyemi. It's called What Is Not Yours Is Not Yours. I have another book by the author, which is called Boy Snow Bird, which I haven't read yet. But yeah, this seemed very interesting, kind of magical as well. I always hear from people that the writing of Helen Oyeyemi is exquisite, like it's so beautiful, and I just cannot wait to pick this book up. So this one says the reader is invited into a world of lost libraries and locked gardens, of marshlands where the drowned dead live, and a city where all the clocks have stopped. Students hone their skills at puppet schools, the homely wench society commits a guerrilla book swap, and lovers exchange books and roses on St. George's Day. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. It's a collection of towering imagination marked by baroque beauty and a deep sensuousness. So if that doesn't make you want to read the book, I don't know what will. It's just, I think it's gonna be the next book I read. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be very dreamy and very romantic. Another one I got is by Maya Angelou, and it's called I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I think this is gonna be a really difficult read in a sense that it's gonna be pretty unnerving. All Maya Angelou's books are autobiography books. As a Black woman, she has gone through extreme discrimination, racism, and hardships that she has faced in life, and at the same time she still finds joy in life. What does it say? Yeah, she still has hope, achievement, celebration. In this book particularly, she evokes her childhood with her grandmother in the American South of the 30s. She learns the power of the white folks at the other end of town and suffers the terrible trauma of rape by her mother's lover. So yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be a very difficult read, but a very important one. I hear only good things about Maya Angelou's books and her writing. I actually got this one on Amazon, I believe. It's a pre-loved book. Okay, another one is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, which you guys know is probably my all-time favorite book, or one of my all-time favorite books. I saw the play in French, read the book in Lithuanian, and now I got the English version of it because that's, you know, the original writing of Oscar Wilde. So seeing as I love this book so much, I decided to treat myself and get a stunning Barnes & Noble edition. Look at that cover, it's absolutely stunning. Look at these pages. So pretty. If it were I who was to be always young and the picture that was to grow old, for that I would give everything. Yeah, love it. Love the picture of Dorian Gray, and I will definitely read it because I haven't read it in English. And the last book I got is another stunning book. It's by E.K. Johnston and it's called 1,000 Nights, the most dangerous love story ever told. It's an evocative tale of love, mystery, magic that would not feel out of place if Shahrazad herself were telling it, and perhaps she is. So I think this book is a twist on 1001 Nights. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm excited to give it a read. So when you remove the dust jacket, look at that. It has this matte finish. It's like matte pink with gold. And you have an illustration of a couple. When you put it back on, look, you can see their faces. I think it's just so beautiful. Look at that. And can you see the edges? They have gold pattern going on. So I think it's going to be absolutely magical. Another love story to read. I have so many love stories, but you can never have enough of love, right? More love, less war, less hate in the world. So these are all of the books that I purchased recently, or not very recently, but I've collected. I hope I inspired you guys to get some of these books. Let me know what you are currently reading in the comment section, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!